Welcome, new locker room. Let's take a tour. Got to see what all we've done here. It's pretty cool. It's our first mural. Some former greats. Trey Murray, who's with the Knicks now, and some guys that were playing in the Final Four. 4 guys that played a lot of minutes, 3 starters, a couple of championship trophies. We're real proud of this. Charles Koch Arena, one of the great destinations in college basketball. This is some of the great teams and players. This is Coach Turgeon and his Sweet 16 run. The Sweet 16, another shot of that, and look at these guys. These are all NBA greats: Cleo Littleton, Dave Stallworth, X-Man, and the twins, Antoine and Cliff. Retired numbers in Koch Arena. So we're real proud of our history as well as what's going on today. Speaking of what's going on today, check this out. This first picture, these guys, this really pops. I mean, this is Clee Anthony Early knocking down a jumper against Louisville from the Final Four last year. He had 24 points. If he could have made another couple of threes, we'd have won that game and been playing for a championship against Michigan. Come on in. This is the player lounge. We've got computers. The guys have an opportunity to come down here and get some work done on their computers, check their emails, their Facebook, cable television with HD channels. Everything state of the art from a technology standpoint. Fred VanVleet, that is the shot against Gonzaga that kind of put the game away. And of course, he hit another big shot against Ohio State that put that game away. Not bad for a freshman. So glad to have him running our show for 3 more years. The pool table with Shocker colors, and the guys come in here quite a bit. In fact, it was a tough competition of billiards when we started filming this. We want this to be their home away from home. When they're not in their dorm or their apartment or class, this is an area where they can come hang out. So the guys love to come in, bring their food. Here's a bar where they can sit and eat. They bring their food in, and they don't sit in the leather recliners, but they sit here at the bar. They're able to watch television or check out the competition that's usually going on with the Xbox. Speaking of refreshments, this is one of the things that I love. This is the Gatorade machine. It gets a little loud, but I'll turn it on, and basically it makes Gatorade slushy. So we really love the guys. It's very refreshing, and it cools them off after a great workout. Here's Baker making a move against that Louisville pressure in the Final Four. There's the Final Four jersey. And this is something that we're obviously very proud of. The Western Regional Championship trophy, cutting the nets down in Los Angeles last year, as well as the NIT 2 years ago, was a very big thrill. So we like to cut down nets and get size for championship rings. That's what we're trying to do around here, as well as graduate these guys. All right, here's the inner sanctum. This is the locker room. Each young man has a name, number, his own private little storage area here, leather seating area. Got a combination lock for his valuables, as well as an iPad docking station. So each guy, here's one right here. Here's an iPad that is actually being docked right now and charged. Each student athlete's given an iPad at the beginning of the school year for their personal use, and what happens is they can come in here and use their iPad as well as charge it while they're at practice or in weights and whatnot. The mural is awesome. It's a combination of Carl Hall dunking and playing angry, packed house in Koch Arena, to Kel Cotton and Cliff Levingston making baskets. We've got the 65 Final Four team. I love it when they call and talk about how our Final Four just gave them renewed energy and just brought back so many fond memories of their Final Four run in 1965. So 48 years later, a lot of the reflection on our Final Four run goes right back on those guys, and it makes them feel really proud. You got the guys holding up the championship in Los Angeles: Garrett Stutz, Dave Stallworth, Graham Hatch. There's so many. There's a shot of the cheerleaders. I like this one. This is when we go out and before the game, our guys get together and say brothers, and they put their hands together. We know what this 4 means. Here's the Shocker faithful going crazy, and I love this shot. an old shot of Koch Arena at night after a ball game. It's still lit up, and a lot of good times we have in that particular building. This is our home. This is where the Shockers, after their classes, they come here after their tutors and study halls, and they spend the rest of the day. And this is where they become great. And finally, every day that these guys come in, they get to see the trophy being held up. I think it's Ahime Arupke. He was our tallest guy last year, 7 feet tall, holding that trophy up. And Atlanta 2013, and the hard work that it took to get there. A reminder also of what it's going to take to get back. What are our goals for this coming season and beyond? And certainly they know that this is at least possible, and there's only 2 more games to win to win the whole thing. So we're really proud of this beautiful new locker room. Thank you.